and our first game is The Mask. Does this box art execute? Does it do the things it is supposed to do? If you were an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old boy renting from Video Library, would this box art be enough for you to grab it off the shelf and rent it? Or if you went to KB Toys, would it be enough for you to buy it? All right, so the criteria that I normally judge box art on, and you're gonna hear me repeat it over and over and over again, is 1, does this box art have action in it? And then 2, does this box art convey what the game is about, what the gameplay experience will be? So, judging on that criteria, does this box art have action? Not really. Like, not so much. It's not the laziest movie IP box art I've seen. Usually movie companies, when they do video games based on their cinematic IP, it's fucking lazy. They just slap the promotional poster on there. And I can't remember if this is the promotional poster. It probably is. I didn't look. But there's not really a lot of action going on here. You have the one scene where Jim Carrey has the mask and he's all googly-eyed and having a Looney Tunes exclamation up there at the top. He's adjusting his hat, doing the little doff, which I have newfound appreciation for the doff, thanks to Erica in the chat. Made a tremendous emote, which I'll be uploading to my shit after this, because I forgot about it this morning. So it's not really a lot of action. Does it convey what the gameplay experience is about? Again, not really. I mean, you get a little bit of it. You're gonna be Jim Carrey as the mask with some googly-eyed exclamations, and you got your dog freaking out over there. That's about it. It doesn't really, to me, I do not find that this box art slaps. I do not find that it executes. However, there are special clauses in the fact that this IP had a lot of eyes and coverage on it. So if you were like an 8, 9, 10-year-old boy, you already knew what the mask was from the movie. So you have that recognition built in. So that may be enough just alone to get you to rent it, but that's not what we're judging it on. We're judging it on whether the box art itself executes. I vote no. So we have notes. I have notes. The Mask, released stateside late October of 95, 1.5 years after the movie's 94 premiere. The movie made $350 million worldwide. It was a tremendous success, box office success. Jim Carrey, throughout the movie, was suffering with the flu while filming, which is incredible to me because, you know, Jim Carrey is a very explosive, expressive actor. And if you have the flu, you can't do a goddamn thing. So I don't know how he did this, like, to be honest with you. I have no idea how he was able to did it, but he did. He did. Developed and published by Black Pearl Software. Black Pearl Software, they were a subsidiary of THQ. They made unique gems like Time Killers. If you were a kid in the 90s and the arcade experience, you know all about Time Killers. And the cult favorite, underrated, whisper campaign success, Bassmasters Classic. Tremendous. The best Sega Genesis game of all time. If you go back in the archives, you will see me review Bassmaster Classics for the Sega Genesis on one of the other OTLs. I can't remember which one. Go to my YouTube, find them yourself. Black Pearl Software, also noteworthy, they were in the process of making the Akira game. Like, for the Sega Genesis. Never came out. Got axed. The game was pretty much like 80% done, 90% done. You can, if you scour the internet, you can find the dumped ROM online and play it. I have not played it. I probably will at some point in time, just for streams, just to see what it was like. I think if it had come out, unless it was a complete dog shit, I think it would have been really successful. I think a lot of people would have been talking about it. It looks like they were blending some different genres here, because this is like the first person view of Tetsuo in the hospital after he's freaking out. And then obviously you have the battle at the end here. The plot of the game, The Mask, is note for note the plot of the movie. Although the graphics are more in line, in vein with the comic book series. The beta version of this game, The Mask, was actually supposed to be a beat 'em up rather than a side-scrolling movie franchise platformer, which I thought was quite interesting. Like, I thought it probably would have been better if it was a beat 'em up, because most movie games, when the IP is put into a video game form, they're just ho-hum side-scrolling platformers, you know. There were plans to port The Mask to the Genesis, as was the tradition of the time. However, the SNES development time for The Mask took forever and a goddamn day. Like I said earlier, the game was released a year and a half after the movie's release, which is kind of a death knell to movie video game IP. Usually you want it, I mean, ideally you want it released basically when the movie comes out. Like, you want those to be synchronized releases, because that's when it's hot. People go see the movie, and then they go to the video store and they're like, oh, well, there's a video game for this movie. And then they rent it or they buy it. Having it come a year and a half after the movie, you're basically just, you know, dead in the water. The thing's going to be dead in the water. So they were going to port it to the Sega. However, Sega said, nah, bro, not for me, because Sega were faced with releasing the game 2 years after the movie's release. So Sega was like, not worth the money, not worth it. Not worth it. Let's see here. We got something else. The ending to this game features a 16-bit representation of Cameron Diaz. The Mask, the movie, was Cameron Diaz's breakout role. Like, that's when she first basically started getting noticed in the cinema world. So not bad considering that you're, you know, like, you're being immortalized on the silver screen and on the at-home CRTs, you know, played on the video games. Like, that's pretty good for your first breakout role, you know, to be on a video game and in the movies. Cameron Diaz looking fine as ever here. Holy shit. Although Cameron Diaz, she has this weird kind of almost juvenile, like, baby face. She's not an ugly woman, but I don't find her face to be, like, traditionally beautiful. Like, I mean, she's still a beautiful woman, but her face has got this weird baby fat thing going on with it. Or maybe it just was at this time. I don't know. I didn't really look up a whole bunch of Cameron Diaz. Like, although she's looking fine as hell right there. Like, and then reviewers were actually pretty gentle to this game, to The Mask. They were fairly gentle. They applauded its attention to continuity with the movie itself in terms of character, abilities, and visual gags. Like, the continuity was right there. However, most flagged its difficulty and lack of save and continue features. There's no saves, there are no passwords, you cannot continue. So if you have a difficult game and then on top of that have no means in which to pick it up if you lose, that's not good. That's not good. GamePro, popular magazine review source at the time, said, and I quote, "The graphics are closer to 93 standards rather than 95 potential," which I feel, me personally, I feel that's kind of a shitty thing to say. Like, I don't feel like that's necessarily fair, because especially a game that was plagued with development hell and development problems, when they start developing you know, 93, it's not, especially if it has a long lead time, it's not going to look as good as 95 games because they already started back in 93. They can't just go back and facelift everything, you know? Like, I mean, I guess they could if they have the money and the manpower, but the majority of the time they don't have the money and or the manpower. So I think it's kind of shitty for GamePro to be like, well, this is 93 graphics, not 95. And I'm just like, shut up, GamePro. Like, it fucking drives me wild. Like, sometimes old video game reviews are right on the money. Sometimes I feel like they're just being shitlord to be shitlord. Like, I don't know. I have a lot more empathy and sympathy for developers because, you know, they're under the gun, having to do a lot of shit with not a lot of resources. So the majority of the time, especially in the 90s. So, you know. I want you guys to watch 2 videos. Oh, let me get rid of my Twitter. I want you guys to see all my Rule 34.
There's a new hero in town, a whirlwind of action that's positively okay. Yes, dare to wear the mask. From zero to hero, the mask is one lean green crime-fighting machine. He's a hard-hitting superhero as he battles the evil mask-stealing Dorian. He's a quick-draw dude with maskitude. Eye-popping, crime-stopping, or just killing time. Even Milo's putting a bite on crime. Dare to wear the mask. Somebody stop me. Figures each sold separately.
As I mentioned, I'm going to show you the spoilers. I'm going to show you the actual ending to the game that shows Cameron Diaz in her 16-bit representational form. Not bad, not bad. Cameron Diaz looked pretty good there for 16-bit. Like, we've seen a lot worse. You guys remember Eliza from Street Fighter II Championship Edition? All right, that was 93. So they did pretty good with Cameron Diaz there. We're gonna put 15 minutes on the timer. However, we're going to do what we normally do, and we're gonna lay out through the intro just to see if there is an intro. I'm gonna shut up and let that play, and we're gonna enjoy it together. So we'll get in there. Not bad. Not bad. I'm guessing that's the intro. I'm guessing that's what we get. But that's not a bad intro. I feel like that's very concise. I feel like that gives you an idea of what you're up against. There's a weird floating mask. He puts it on. He becomes the mask. All right, let's check out our onions. See what we got for onions. Controller options. Ooh, sneak, zip. I wish they, oh, okay, it's both shoulder. I was gonna say, I wish they didn't do the arrows. The arrows are not necessary. There's run, mallet, tornado, jump, punch, pause. Use select to change button, type, then press start to exit. Nah, we'll just keep it as is. Player onions. Yeah, we're gonna crank that up. We are not going to press hard mode. We learned our lesson. We learned our lesson. Music sound. Who would want to turn the music and sound off? It's so weird, man. Game credits, we don't need to check that out. All right, there's the mask. All right, we did our onions. We're gonna put 15 minutes on the shot clock. Bada bing, 15 to started. We're in it. Let's go, boys and girls. Okay, our overworld screen. You guys let me know if the sound sounds like shit. I did turn the in-game audio up a little bit, so it's not as silent. Okay, we got our punch, we got our jump, we got our tornado that uses mask energy. Oh, I have to physically stop that. It does not stop it by itself. Okay. Our mallet also uses energy. That's our sneak. That's our run. Oh, that's our shine spark. Oh, a lot of options. Not bad. Okay. All right, we're in it. We're collecting shit. Can we go in these? Can we go in these? Oh, bro. The hitbox on that kick. Holy shit. He had some range there. All right. Oh god. There we go. Nice. Okay. Controls are actually pretty good. Like, not bad whatsoever, to be honest with you. Control is tight. I do... Oh, man. Throwing cats? What the fuck? Are they at Erica's house? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I'm not a fan of the camera perspective being so tight on the player character itself. It kind of makes it a little difficult to see what's coming up next. It's not terrible, but it could be better. It could be better, but not bad though. Not bad so far. Like, oh shit! If you hold up and then you jump a shit ton high. Okay. Oh no. No, yeah, I thought it was just the couch cushion giving me the bounce, but no, it's actually his jump animation. If you hold up and jump, you get some height. All right, which is good to know, good to know. Let's get back up here. Oh, these fucking cats though, man. All right. I mean, just like my real life, just hounded by pussy everywhere I go, you know? Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. I did start talking to like a new girl. And it looks like things are kind of picking up a little bit. It's kind of hard though, because I don't like getting my hopes up about Bumble chicks and Hinge Hunas. Do I have to, there we go. Oh, cool. Okay, so you can break the, oh, what the fuck? Get out of here. You can break the floor, that's pretty cool. Oh, Jesus, H. Nope, cannot hit him. He is an obstacle. He is part of the level. Yeah, I don't like to get my hopes up about the Hinge Hunas anymore, because, you know, you get your hopes up about meeting them and all that stuff, and then they just fucking ghost you. So, I'm just like, bah, until we are 3 pumps inserted in the vagina, no hope, no hope. Whatever happens, happens. Why is that? Why is the vent sparkling? What's up with that? Is there something to do with it? I don't understand. I don't understand. This is not bad, guys. Like, I remember playing the game definitely, but like I don't have like super strong memories of the game. Like, I remember it being a platformer and doing all this shit, but that's about all I remember, really, to be honest with you. Oh, it's cool. Even if you use all of your mask points, your mask energy, it does refill up to a certain amount. Just kind of like Earthworm James. What am I missing here, guys? Oh, okay. You have to press up and jump into the vent. That's a little unintuitive, but that's fine. That's fine. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh God, more of this. Okay. More of this. All right, get out of the way here. Man, this thing is this fucking apartment complex is a goddamn labyrinth. Holy shit. Okay, so you have to, all right, so you have to press up at all the vents. All right, that's good to know. Okay, you can blast out the windows. Nice, nice. I mean, oh God. Oh, it's a labyrinth. Damn, bro, it takes 4 mouths. It's a labyrinth, but they did good on level design so far. I mean, you can break through windows, you can break through floors. Like, it's not boring ass left to right, you know? So, I don't know what that is. So I applaud them for that. Like, that's cool, man. Like, I dig that. That's not bad. Music's okay. It's not terrible. They do have a lot of animations for the actual player character though, and I think that's cool. Like, I mean, not as much as Radical Rex, but you know, who could possibly keep up with the animations of Radical Rex? There we go. It's weird having run mapped to get the fuck out of here. Having run map to a shoulder button, it's not bad, it's just weird. Okay, all right, doing good, doing good. What's going on, chat? What are you guys up to this Saturday morning? You just waking up? You guys got any exciting, scandalous plans? I usually ask that question halfway through the stream, but we're mixing it up today. All right, this alarm clock's gotta go, gotta go. I don't know what I got hit by. These gloves are kind of worthless. I mean, they're good in the sense that, you know, you can use it without expending your energy, but they're weak as shit, and you cannot, he has no crouch attacks. No crouch attacks, which kind of sucks. Cooking breakfast just like every other morning you've ever streamed. Well, I don't know, maybe you're having a crazy ecstasy party, and you're, you know, it's 8 a.m., you guys are cooling down, you know? Or maybe you guys are going for round 2. Like, I don't know what y'all LARPing nerds do, you know? What are you making for breakfast? What game did I miss? You haven't missed anything, John. This is our first game. The Mask, that's it. You've missed 7 minutes of The Mask. That's it, brother. Yeah, you're right on time. Good to see you, John. Good to see you, brother. I saw that you messaged me on Discord. Brother, I got fucking 10 people I have to respond back to on Discord. So, this is nothing personal. I will get back to you. I have to be in a certain sort of social mindset to reply to people on Discord. Because I don't want to just, you know, fucking give you some one-word responses and then, you know, I want to actually... Anybody who takes the time out to talk to me, I will give you the exact same amount of social attention. I feel like that's, you know, to be respectful. So I have to be in a certain mindset to do it though. Because it's like, oh God, I'm too taxed, I'm too busy during the day. Like, where are we supposed to go, guys? Okay, let's get out of here. Can we just keep going down? Is that an option here? I think we're going the wrong way though. Yeah, I think we're going the wrong way because... Oh shit, he's got a slide. He's got a Sub-Zero slide? Wow. That's pretty fucking cool. And it doesn't cost any energy? Ooh, that's legit. That's legit. I love it. I love it. Hold on, let me move my game over so I can see chat. Making a rice bowl, onion, pepper, hot dogs. And fried and chili crisp, fried egg, topped with kimchi. Oh, that fucking sounds fantastic. Like, Erica, like, the hot dogs is weird. It's very poor Georgia of you, but I mean, I fuck with it. Like, are they boiled hot dogs? Because boiled hot dogs are fucking disgusting. Fried hot dogs are fantastic. I'll eat the fuck out of some fried hot dogs. I was gonna say, how do we get out of there? The kimchi, oh, delicious, delicious choice. I could literally eat kimchi by the jar. I love that shit. It's super good. I thought you had to be on the toilet. I used to get all my Discord messages, responses while I was on the toilet, but now I have too many messages to respond to. I'm not on the toilet that fucking long, so I have to break it up outside the toilet time. I've become a Twitch celebrity now, so I have to make sure to talk to people, so I have too many people blowing up my fucking DMs. Like, people love to talk to me for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. I think it's mostly because, like, I actually listen to people. Like, they feel heard when they talk to me. I also ask follow-up questions, and people like that stuff, so. Mostly because I'm a curious human being. And if I'm asking follow-up questions about you, it's because I'm interested. So, I'm a journalist. Where the fuck do we go, man? I like the level design. I like you got a lot of things to choose from, a lot of places to go, but holy shit. Did they need to make the first stage a fucking maze? Like, I'm not a fan of that. I don't like mazes in my first level. But other than that, I mean, I love the dog on this game, but this is actually pretty good. This is not bad. Not bad at all. I think we're going the wrong way though. Pause, select, that does, oh. Oh shit, we turned into our human form. That was cool animation though. That was good animation. Losing our powers. I like it. I like it. Nah, they're chopped up and fried into chili crisp. Oh, that sounds pretty good then, Erica. That sounds pretty good. I could fuck with that. Normally use Spam, but don't have any. It's basically the same thing. It is basically the same thing. Spam is just seasoned hot dogs. That's all that it is. Ground up seasoned hot dogs. Wow, man, that slide is crazy. I do be liking that slide. Do be liking that slide. I don't know where to go, guys. I feel like we're doing a circle. I feel like we've already been here. You're a good person to talk with. Oh, thanks, John. I appreciate that, man. Like, I feel like I have come to that conclusion that that is the truth. Even though I don't believe it, I have had enough people, other people, outside people tell me that that is the case. So I'm just like, once you have multiple people telling you that that's the case, you kind of have to believe it. Otherwise, you're just, you know, you're just playing into your own fucking self-esteem depression issues and you're not listening to the outside world. So I accept it. Just like I said on Super RPG Friends right before we streamed, if I used my powers for nefarious, villainous means, I could very easily be a cult of personality type. I don't know why, but people like me. Like, I have a weird effect on people. But, you know, could be worse. Could be the alternative. So, fuck this guy. Jesus. We're done with this. Damn, that does like no damage apparently. Hey, Axel, what's up? What's up, Axel? What we doing, baby? How you doing? You still being poor and German? Oh, Amanda's here too. What's up, Amanda? Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Somebody had told me after a stream that Guten Morgen does not actually mean good morning. Or no, it does mean good morning, I think, but it's like the super formal way. Look at how many punches this fucking alarm clock takes. But it's like the super formal way in which to say good morning. No Germans actually say Guten Morgen. They say some other shit, so. But I don't care. I'm an ignorant American, so. Pow. Sound effects are good too. There's a lot of good going on in this game, guys. Like, I am legitimately surprised. Does that slide do any damage? If it does, that's tremendous. Okay, that's not the way out. That's not the way out. You can't go into any of these doors, so it's not the doors. Ah, there's a vent. Okay. I do think they should have made the vent a little bit more distinguishable that you can go through, but it's whatever. It's whatever. You know, I mean, I figured it out. But that's because I'm pro gamer, you know. All right, not bad, not bad. Can we go in here? Yeah, yep, sure can. Wow, this stage is fucking huge. Jesus, Lord. I'm not poor at the moment, but I'm still German, yes. Oh, you're not poor anymore? What happened, Axel? You got that big money? Did that lawsuit go through? Good for you, brother. I had no idea there was a video game based on the mask. You are correct, there is. You are correct. It came out, just like I was saying in the notes, it came out a year and a half after the movie came out, which is not good timing. That's kind of a death knell for video games back in the 90s. Oh shit, we got a boss? That was good, I like that, that was good. Oh God, we're getting wrecked here. Oh, does the slide work? Does the slide? Yeah, it does. Holy shit. Yeah, take that, Granny. Oh, timer's going off. That's fine. We're gonna, oops, sorry. We're gonna keep playing. We're at least gonna beat this first stage. What the fuck happened? Where'd I go? Bro, did they put me all the way back? I don't know, I can't tell because this place is Pan's Labyrinth. All right, hold on, I wanna be Granny. Damn, dude, he runs like fucking crazy fast. I mean, that's legit, I like that. That is legit. I don't remember how to get to where I was though. kind of wish you didn't have to start all the way back. But, you know, it's whatever. It's fine. Come on. Where are we at? How do we get back to... I feel like I'm actually going in reverse. Yeah, we're going in reverse. All right, fuck it. I can't remember where to go. So I got paid by the government for existing, so I'm like 1,000 pounds, but I still refuse to pay. Yeah, brother, 70 pounds for a game is a lot of fucking... Oh, he has an idle animation. Oh, that's cool. I like that. They didn't have to add that. Is there another one? Or is it just the one? Oh, they have more. Wow. Wow. I'm legitimately impressed. This is probably like... Okay, so that's the only one he's got. Or the only two he's got. This is probably like the best movie IP I've played so far for Outside the Lens. It's crazy. That's the euro symbol, not the pound symbol. Ah, whatever. Pound, euro, same thing. I'm an ignorant American, Excel. If it's not the US dollars, I don't care. Like, all right, guys, timer went off. Let's bring it back to SNES talk. Criteria number 1 for the 15 minutes in which I played this game. Was I entertained? Yes, I was. I wasn't even looking at the timer. Not once. Like, other than to say we've been in this game for blah, 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 but I wasn't looking at the timer for reasons to get out of the game. The game was surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. Like, I am shocked and amazed. That's actually like a really decent platformer side-scroller game. People did dog on the difficulty. They said the difficulty was a little rough, but that's okay. Like, I don't think the difficulty was really that bad. You do have a lot of options at your disposal. Your character does move around well, does fight well, and you have a replenishing like energy. So surprisingly good. Wow. Exceptional. Criteria number 2. Now that I played this game, does my memory of it exist outside the lens of nostalgia? Also, yes. Like, I actually did not have very strong memories of the game. I remember playing it and renting it, and I think I got like to the 3rd level when I was a kid, and that was about it. I never beat it. Never beat it. I'm a casual gamer, even back then. So the memory core has not been overwritten or marred or polluted. It remains intact. Like, if anything, it's improved because now I have current shitty gamer vision and I can tell like that it's actually a really decent platformer. It's kind of, I looked everywhere online to try to figure out why there was a developmental hell for this game, because I always loved reading about that shit, and it usually boils down to executive meddling. It usually boils down to, you know, the parent company, the IP company, or the parent publisher company. They have some executive who's like, make the Mask a puzzle game. Puzzlers, you know, or some bullshit like halfway into development, and then the developers have to fucking completely rewrite everything. But I tried to look up why the Mask was so delayed upon release, but I could find no information. No information. So I only spent 8 minutes researching the game. So, you know, that's 8 minutes. It's a lot of time. A lot of time. So